My name is Alan Scott Craig, creator of the Art of Boomerang. I'm also known as the Boomerang Guy. Today I'm going to teach you how to throw my indoor boomerangs. They're a lot of fun and easy to do. They fly out about 4 feet and come back with a gentle hover. To assemble the boomerang, first you want to separate out the 3 pieces very carefully. Pinch it and pull it apart, nice and slow, making sure not to bend it all up. If you twist it and bend it all up, then it'll ruin the flight. The idea is to make it nice and flat. So put the wing inside the back of the eagle. There's 2 slots for that right here. Maybe you can see that. Slide it through both slots, and you want to make sure to try to get this color on the outside here very gently but firm stuck in there. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side through both slots, just like that. Now I can feel it, it's nice and snug, but I'm not twisting and mangling it up. Try to create this Y shape here. If you create a T shape, it's not going to fly as well. And you can see the white edge on the back there. The only white you want to see is where you see fit wings together in the center. Just like this. A nice snug little Y shape. Now, check it, make sure it's flat, put it on your table, and this is good where it's flat here with even just a little bit of a bend, a slight dish. You can see with the shadow here, there might be room to put a nickel or a quarter underneath there, and that's good. But you don't want to have a big dish like this. Now, this will fly beautifully just as it is, and I prefer to throw it from the ribbon, the ribbon style as opposed to the wings, so they'll be stable when you fly it. If you throw it with a wing, sometimes it will work, sometimes it falls out because the wing will loosen up. Another tip is to create a nice level flight, especially where there are low ceilings. You can tune it by bending this ribbon here down just a little bit. I'm going to physically roll it. You're not even going to be able to see it. But when I rolled that down just a little bit, you can see me bend that just a little bit like so. Then that'll make it a real stable flight. And you can also see when I did that, I kept it flat here. I'm going to toss it on the table, and you can see where it's still flat. I didn't bend the wing down like this. I want to keep it flat, maybe a little dish, but put that slight bend right there. And this will fly perfect. Now, if the boomerang isn't coming back to you well or it's flying off, you can check the way you throw it or put it back on the table and check the tune, because sometimes when you catch it or you play with it, it might get a little bit twisted, and you want to make sure it comes back flat with even maybe just a slight little dish there. Now that you're ready to toss it, pinch it between your thumb and this knuckle here, and then cock your wrist back and cock the boomerang back as well. The key is to spin it real fast with your wrist. And you catch it in open hands like this. Here are also some tips on what not to do. You already know how to spin it vertically, that's the key. Don't throw it sidearm, don't throw it like a frisbee, and you don't want to push it and launch it like this. There's no way to spin it and make it fly. The key is to cock it back in your hand, back in the wrist, and just flick the wrist. Here we go. And then catch it with 2 hands open like this. Be careful when you catch it too not to reach up and catch it and squish it. If you let it fall and just hover into your hands, it'll continue working forever. Have a great time playing with the Art of Boomerang. I know you'll have tons of fun with it. I love experimenting with these things, playing with it, tweaking it, throwing a little bit different. You can throw it around yourself like this and then catch it. The most fun I have with this is teaching my friends how to do it. I never get tired of seeing their smiling face and their surprise when it comes right back and they catch it for the first time. Another real good tip is put it in a safe place, up against the wall, in a book as a bookmark, something so it's not going to get damaged. Many happy returns.